Today we are watching a crime drama called Bad Sister. Welcome to Flashback Recap. Hit subscribe and let's dive right in. The film begins with a young man named Jason Brady playing guitar in his room. He is a blogger musician. School is out and Jason and his sister Zoe are attending a Catholic boarding school. They are welcomed by the principal, Sister Rebecca. Meanwhile, another sister at the school, Sophia, watches over Jason and his family from the principal's office. Sister Rebecca returns to the principal's office and greets Sister Sophia. Sister Rebecca reminds her that all nuns must follow the school rules. Sister Rebecca quickly hands Sister Sophia a tissue and tells her to remove her makeup immediately. After a short conversation, the principal shows Sister Sophia around. At the same time, Sophia meets Jason and learns that she will be his new homeroom teacher. After this, Rebecca shows Sophia her room. In that room, Sophia watches Jason's music video on her laptop, but when she sees Jason, she starts kissing the laptop. This tells us that Sophia already knows Jason and came to school for some sinister purpose. Unable to resist, Sophia sneaks into the school dormitory and hears Jason playing the guitar and singing. The next day, a student named Sarah flirts with Jason during class. A short time later, Sister Sophia enters the classroom. She sees Sarah and Jason getting along and is envious. Then, Sister Sophia scolds Sarah in a slightly scary way. Sarah reminded Sister Sophia that she had not said her morning prayers. After that incident, Jason and Sarah returned to their conversation in the schoolyard. Sarah complained to Jason about Sister Sophia's irritating behavior. However, as Sarah and Jason were kissing, Sister Sophia appeared out of nowhere with an angry look on her face. She ordered Jason to go to class and warned him to stay away from Sarah. Sister Sophia then told Jason to come to her room after school. This was because boys were not allowed to visit girls' rooms, especially nuns' rooms. Jason ended up going to Sister Sophia's room. He noticed that the door was slightly ajar, and when he peeked inside, he was shocked by what he saw. Sister Sophia had taken off her nun's habit and was wearing only bright red underwear. It turned out that Sister Sophia had done so on purpose. He quickly ran away. That night, Jason could not sleep. Jason could not stop thinking about the attractive Sister Sophia. He even imagined himself kissing her passionately. One night, Sister Sophia quietly entered the girls' dormitory while everyone was sleeping. She enters Sarah's room and surreptitiously puts a pack of cigarettes in her book. Sister Sophia planned to trap Sarah and get her expelled from school. Unexpectedly, Sister Rebecca caught Sister Sophia red-handed. Sister Sophia tried to argue that she was just checking the security of the girls' dormitory. Sister Rebecca did not ask any more questions and quickly left. The next day, Sister Sophia instructed the students to open their textbooks. When Sarah opened the textbook, she found a cigarette inside. This incident immediately caught the attention of Sister Sophia and her classmates. Sarah was taken to the principal's office, but all she could do was cry and insist that the cigarettes were not hers. However, the school still punished her according to its rules. She was suspended and had to leave school for a while. This was followed by a thorough search throughout the school. A bottle of alcohol was found in Jason's room in the hostel. When punishing Jason, Sophia spoke to other teachers and nuns and asked for leniency. Jason was assigned to help clean the school on the weekend. Sophia wanted Jason to stay at school that weekend, so she punished him. Later, a flashback scene shows Sophia's growing feelings for Jason. She thoroughly researched Jason and learned that a nun named Sophia was employed at Jason's school. Sophia met the nun and sent her away. She disguised herself as Sophia and began coming to Jason's school on weekends during cleaning time. Both Jason and Zoe stopped by. Sophia worked with Jason and tried to seduce him. That night, while Jason was sleeping in his room, Sophia entered the room and secretly turned on the recording on his phone. Sensing someone in the room, Jason woke up and was very surprised. Sister Sophia approaches Jason and tries to convince him to do something inappropriate. Jason realizes this is wrong and tries to resist, but he finds it hard to resist her temptation. Eventually, Jason gives in to temptation and they become intimate. The next morning, Jason feels a strong sense of guilt about what happened. Later, when Jason's room is empty, Sophia comes in and starts sniffing Jason's sweaty clothes. Just then, Zoe comes in and finds her in the act. Sophia scolds Zoe, but Zoe tells Jason what she witnessed. After witnessing this incident, Sophia gets angry with Zoe and gives her a low grade on the test. After school, Jason intends to confess his sins, but is surprised to learn that Sister Sophia, not the priest, will hear his confession. She enters the confession booth, sits on his lap, and engages in an intimate act. When Jason returns home for the weekend, he attends a party where Sarah approaches him and tries to kiss him. However, Jason has only Sister Sophia on his mind, so he makes Sarah stop kissing him and leaves the party. When he leaves the party, he has a bottle of liquor in his hand. The cops catch Jason in the act. However, Sophia suddenly appears and cuts him off. Later, Sophia takes him to a hotel and tries to seduce him again. Jason, however, tells her that what they are doing is wrong. Sophia expresses her desire to be with him forever, mentions her wealth, and suggests that they can live happily together in Paris. Jason realizes that sleeping with Sister Sophia again has made him unstable and angrily scolds her for not wanting to be with her. They leave the hotel. Jason sits on the side of the road and asks Zoe for help. Jason's father speaks on Zoe's behalf and supports Jason in his musical endeavors. Jason returns to school and finds his sister Sophia unconscious on his bed. In a panic, Jason initially believes that Sophia attempted suicide by overdosing on drugs. It turns out it was a prank to get Jason's attention and sympathy. Unable to tolerate Sophia's manipulations any longer, Jason threatens to report her actions to the priest and the school principal. Sophia, in turn, threatens to reveal their forbidden relationship in front of everyone. Shortly afterward, when Sophia is teaching a lesson, his sister Rebecca suddenly interrupts him. The school principal tells Sarah to attend class as normal since the punishment is over. Jason and Sarah's relationship grows closer again, and the two are often seen together in friendly settings. This has caused Sophia to feel jealous and angry. Sophia makes plans to get rid of Sarah. In the evening, Sophia sneaks into the women's dormitory and catches Sarah in the shower. Sophia continued to beat Sarah until she was seriously injured. Sophia then dropped the soap on the floor and pretended that Sarah had slipped and had an accident. A short time later, Zoe was shocked to see Sarah lying on her face. She immediately called the police and other hostile residents for help. They decided that Sarah's injuries had been caused by a fall in the bath. The boarders gathered in the church, and after prayer, Jason approached Sophia and accused her of being responsible for Sarah's sudden death. However, after a brief conversation, the headmaster shows Sophia's sister around the neighborhood. Even though it was true, Sophia showed no fear. She became angry and threatened Jason by showing him a videotape of their intimacy. Sophia then warned Jason not to reveal her behavior or else. Over the weekend, Jason and Zoe were picked up by their parents. Sophia intended to meet Jason while he was with his family. She asked her sister Rebecca for permission to attend her aunt's funeral. Jason and Zoe were having dinner with his parents at a restaurant when Sophia suddenly appeared in front of them and was surprised to see them. Jason's parents greeted Sister Sophia warmly and invited her to dinner. Meanwhile, Sister Rebecca called the hospital where Sophia's supposed aunt was being treated. However, the hospital had no record of the patient Sister Rebecca had mentioned. After dinner, Zoe asked Jason to tell her what had happened, as he was nervous while Sister Sophia was around. Jason admitted to Zoe that he had been intimate with the teacher and that he had been threatened with intimate recordings. He then expressed his doubts to her about Sister Sophia's identity. Determined to get to the truth, Jason and Zoe broke into Sister Sophia's room and accessed her computer. They eventually discovered that her real name was Laura Patterson. Laura deliberately sent her real sister Sophia away in order to infiltrate Jason's school and gain access to him. While Sister Rebecca summoned Sophia to her office. Sister Rebecca was going to expose all of Sophia's lies and report her to the priest. However, as Sister Rebecca went to the door, Sophia hit her head and Sister Rebecca fell and passed out. Jason and Zoe, determined to report Sophia's identity, went to Sister Rebecca's room. Jason and Zoe end up going to the church to see Sophia. They told her that they already knew who she was and that they would inform Sister Rebecca. As the situation escalated, an enraged Sophia quickly knocked Zoe out and aggressively attacked Jason. Unexpectedly, Sister Rebecca intervened and pulled Sophia away. Taking advantage of the chaos, Jason pulled a screwdriver out of his pocket and used it to stop Sophia. 7 months later, all students successfully graduated.